Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading focusing on what your person is really feeling about you. What are they thinking and feeling in their very heart and soul for you? So let's take a look at that here today. 10-15 minutes worth, since it is a mini reading, not a very long one. General as always. It won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from it what makes sense for you personally and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below, and of course I'll include a link to the decks that you see here today, Taurus. So we're going to start off with my deck, the He Said, She Said Oracle. We'll grab a couple cards from here to get the conversation started. All right, so as always, take whichever message makes sense for your situation. Let's begin. Let's take a look. I'm going to grab this one here. So this deck contains two messages, of course, one for the masculine, one for the feminine. He said, I can't fix this overnight. Our problems developed over time. She said, we both need to put in effort to fix us. It's not all your fault. So this is one of those situations where you both have to work together to be able to address and fix whatever issues you guys are personally dealing with in your relationship. Let's grab another. He said, I've loved you for 1,000 years. She said, I'll love you for 1,000,000 more. Okay. So even though you guys need to fix certain aspects of your relationship, the love certainly is mutual between the two of you. And maybe for some of you guys that relate to this, you've loved each other for a very long time. We're talking years here. All right, so those are the messages coming forward from the He Said, She Said Oracle. Let's go ahead and add some additional insight to this, Taurus. Let's see what else needs to come through here for your mini reading. So this is my brand new deck. It's called Silhouettes, and it is available in the silver edging as well as a more economical version without it. So this particular one that I have, it's glossy print, but it is available without that as well. All right, so if you're interested in this one, the deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the other ones that you'll see here today. All right, so Taurus, you guys are actually, I think this is only the second time that I'm using this deck for any of my readings. I did it for the first time on my TikTok page, but on YouTube, this is the very first reading that I'm using this deck for. So let's take a look and see here what else we need to know. So there's issues that need to be addressed and fixed between the two of you, but it is indicating that you love each other. So maybe this will give us an indication of what the issues are. This says, fly away, okay? The only limits are the ones you place upon yourself. And it's so true. Basically, if you feel that there are certain aspects to your relationship that it's not working for you anymore, if you guys are to work together, then you need to really lay it on the line and really be honest and open with each other. Otherwise, you'll know in your heart if it's just not going to work and if it's time to go, if it's time to detach and truly fly away from the situation, And then the next message is perspective. Sometimes it helps to see things from a new angle. And it's so true. It helps to be able to see things from your person's perspective aside from your own. And that's how healing begins. That's how you guys are able to address whatever obstacles are standing in the way of you guys really being happy together. And then we've got bridges coming through here. Know which ones you need to burn, which ones to rebuild, and which ones to avoid exactly. Because not every path, every journey, every relationship that you have been on, Taurus, is meant to last you a lifetime. So whoever it is that has captured your heart, and if you know that the issues that need to be fixed are worth fixing and that they are actually fixable, then of course, go for it, work on the partnership. But for some of you guys, you also know when it's the end of the road, when it's time to burn that bridge. Okay, so you just got to really assess it for yourself and how it feels right for you in your heart. We have sexual appetite as well coming through for some of you. It's just a matter of time before we cave into this intense hunger. So the love certainly is here. The emotional aspect of the connection is here, but so is the sexual appetite and desire that you have for each other. We have summertime reflected here as well, illuminated paths. So we're looking at June, July, August. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo specifically, if that's your person coming through. So maybe for some of you guys, something significant could happen during the summertime between you and your person. For those of you who are able to bridge the gap between the two of you and work through the problems and the issues, whatever you're struggling with at this time. Okay. And then we've got ripple effect. It started with a simple hello that led to a smile. That smile led to a kiss. That kiss led me straight to your heart, and the rest is history. And clearly it says it. I've loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000,000 more. So that's how you guys are feeling about each other. But it's also indicating to us that this hasn't been an easy journey and that there are certain aspects of the relationship that need fixing. All right, so let's go ahead and add some tarot messages to this. This is my tarot teacher deck. All right, Taurus, what else do you need to know? What's really in your person's heart and soul for you? So what we do know so far is that they definitely have so much love in their heart for you. And if you're both wanting to work on this, it would be helpful to really see things from each other's varying perspectives. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know about this connection? All right, we've got a card in the reverse. So we do have the Five of Wands coming up in the reverse. So there's tension that's being released here between the two of you. You want to be able to avoid conflict at this point, and you are respecting each other's differences. You're ready to compromise, coming up with a solution. So I love this, you know? So that's coming up in the reverse, because in the upright, the Five of Wands can represent conflicts and rivalry and competition. For some of you guys, part of the reason why you're not together is that somebody may have cheated, stepped out on the relationship. There could have been third parties here, okay? But that's not what's going on here at this point. This is a solution to the problem. This is you guys overcoming the conflicts. So that's good. And then we've got the Six of Wands here. So we've got two Wands energies right next to each other. For some of you, maybe your person could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And we've already got Leo coming through from the summertime card. So if that makes sense for you and your person and that's their sign, it does have the capability of being a very successful union, reunion, and there's progress that is being made here. Eight of Wands, more fire. Okay, so this is progress. Again, rapid action, movement towards better times ahead. This makes such total sense to me because the Hangman is all about new perspectives. It makes sense. We've already got the perspective card coming through there. Sometimes it helps to see things from a new angle, and that's exactly what would help you guys here in this situation. Look at this. Now you've got the Four of Wands, which represents a reunion, harmony in a partnership, happy times ahead, celebration. If you see a future with this person by way of marriage, Taurus, you can have that, it seems. Okay. And also if you recognize that you are in a twin flame connection, that is what the Four of Wands can represent. It's also that 1111 number, which if you happen to be seeing that number a whole lot, maybe the angels are wanting to communicate a particular message to you. It's also a Make-A-Wish number. So it's really great energy, and it's falling right below summertime. So again, sometime during the course of summer this year might be very significant for you and your person, Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So this is giving us an indication as to what's going on with your person, what's really in their heart and their very soul for you. And what's coming through is that they love you and they're willing to do whatever it takes to fix this between the two of you. Bridging the gap. Willing to work on this. But for some of you, you also need to know when it's time to close the door, to fly away. But we do have the best. I never expected us to be the best of friends so quickly, almost as if we've known each other before. And just when I started to get used to you being my best friend, you became my best love. I have a feeling the best is yet to come. Love that card. Okay. Now, this, however, could be coming through for those of you that know it's the end of the road. Okay. So for some of you guys, if this makes sense, take it. This is what it says. You hurt me. You shattered my hopes and dreams. You kept me in the shadows, ashamed of our love. You didn't appreciate my love, my time, my generosity, my heart, my presence. I had to work to find myself again, to bring myself towards the light, to heal me. You can't hurt me anymore. Okay? So if you know that you want to burn this bridge with this person because they hurt you, and this is a situation that you don't see yourself revisiting, Taurus, then you need to honor that despite the love that you feel for them. Okay? We also have steps presenting itself here. This card says, I've been hurt so many times. So no doubt you were hurt here. Somebody hurt you, and by hurting you, they ended up hurting themselves. So this is what it says. I've been hurt so many times by people, by love, by hopes and dreams that never came to be. I could stay where I'm comfortable, confined within my own walls, so I'll never hurt again, or I can hand it over to a higher power, to the universe, to guide me to my next chapter. Baby steps. And that's exactly what this requires, Taurus, for you guys to be able to fix this. If you both want this, if you still want to stay together and work on the partnership, it takes baby steps to make progress and to bring about healing in the relationship. Okay, let's grab one more card here to wrap things up, and there it goes flying. Let me go grab it. Flying away. We've got inner strength. Okay, this card says, I gave my all, everything I had inside me, but it wasn't enough. Was it ever enough? Am I good enough? Why am I standing here heartbroken? I don't deserve this. I'll be all right. I'm strong. This pain is trying to shatter me. I won't let it. I will overcome. Yes, you will. Okay? So that's coming through for some of you guys. Healing and tapping into your inner strength to continue that healing is so necessary. So we've got a couple scenarios presenting itself here for you, Taurus. Either you know that this person, as much love as you have for them, there's too much damage and you're not willing to put yourself in that situation again. So you're focusing on you. You're focusing on finding your strength again and healing and being ready for the next chapter of your life, finding love again in another direction. That's your story, okay? And for some of you, part of what's presenting itself here is that you and your person have the same vision for where this relationship is to go. You both still love each other and you both really want to put in the effort to fix this. And that's fantastic. So you do have the Four of Wands here, which is a happy reunion for some of you guys. And the bottom of the deck here is the Ascension card, which I feel is so fitting. We've hit rock bottom. We have nowhere to go but up. We've already been through the storm, the hard times, the gut-wrenching conversations. The reality of this is that we still love each other. Exactly. Let's get back into our divine alignment. I'm ready to experience the highest level of unconditional love with you. Let's do this. Okay, so you'll know in your heart if this makes sense for you, if this is somebody that you really want to spend your life with and work on the issues of your partnership. All right, and you'll also know when it's time to walk away and to just fly away from that situation. All right, so whatever part of this made sense for you, Taurus, I do hope that it brings you the messages that you needed to hear at this time. All right, guys, if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. See you next time.